Hey up troops, welcome back to the Litanah army. I'm Lit and this is Fortnite Battle Royale. Now there's lots of fantastic guides out there and this isn't going to be one of those that actually tells you what to do. This is more of a guide showing you exactly what you should be doing every day in order to improve with every single match you play. If you're doing these things and you can do these every single time you play Battle Royale without even interrupting your game, you've not got to go off to the side to do these. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't have to do that, and it's just a way to do little things while you're playing that'll improve your game. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's see if we can help either let you guys get your first win in Battle Royale, because I know some of you may not have got your first win yet, or better yet, just increase the amount of wins that you've got. So let's jump in. Okay, so the first thing you need to master is these three buildings. So you've got the short one with the wall there. I'll just quickly show you how to build these as well. You've got the tower that you've got as well, and then the quick ramp as well that you can build. Now to build these quickly, all you do, you get on the wall first of all. So you just put the wall up there, then you build the steps up, switch to your weapon, and then you can just crouch and you've got somewhere you can peek over and you can take the shot pretty fast. Now if you want to build the other one, the towers, which are a little bit trickier, all you do then, just stand close. There you go, moving backwards and just build like this, and then build the steps up again, switch back to the wall, quick as you like, build that round again so you've got yourself boxed in, put the stairs on, aim for the top of the wall like so, and then you've got a little two-tiered tower that you can shoot over the top of, and then you can do the same again. And as I showed earlier on as well, what you also can do is, if you build these little ramps up as well, so as you're running towards a base as well, you just run up on it like this, do that, switch to your weapon, and you can jump down and shotgun in there. So learning these three types of building is absolutely crucial. If you learn how to get these up quick, it will absolutely increase your chances to survive. So these three building types are the main ones that you'll see. Now you can add to these and get a bit trickier with these later on, but as of right now, these are the main building types that you need, and these are the ones that you need to learn to get up quick. So I would suggest timing yourself on these. So just thinking, right, okay, so I'm running along, right, I put a wall up quick, I roll back, I duck down, and then I switch to my weapon, and you can start taking shots. I mean, there's quicker people than I am at this, as I said. I mean, I've seen some of the pros doing this, and they can get, I think I saw Ninja once put up one of the towers, and it was a three-tiered tower like that, and he put it up in about 11 seconds. Now, the best I can do is probably nearer to about 15, almost approaching 20 seconds. But if you can get your timing down to somewhere near the 15 to 10 second mark, you'll absolutely increase your chances of survival. And I'll quickly show you how that works in the PvE section now. Okay, so just find a clear area like this, and then all you do, just practice building, the ones that we showed you, just practice getting those up nice and quick, and then what you actually want to be doing there, so you can get the circles up there, quickly get the stairs up, and just time yourself in this. Now, because you're in this mission, you've actually got all the time in the world. Now, we can't crouch in this one, which I keep trying to do, because we're in PvE, and for some reason, we don't have crouch. I guess we don't really need it. But yeah, so looking at that, you can build that up there. You can also practice as well, if you get the wall up quick, and then practice the stairs up, quickly switch back to your weapon, and then, just see how quick you can actually do this. This is slowing me down because I keep hitting crouch, so just don't do what I'm doing. And then also what you can do as well is just practice if you were approaching a building, so you're running up to someone, and you're attacking their actual building as well. So you're coming up to it and you're thinking, right, I've got to get in there. Damn it, or you could do it wrong like me. So you could think, right, I've got to get in there, build your way up, weapon out, and then bam, then you can start shooting and take out whoever's in there. So, just practice those three, time yourself, see how long it takes you, and just do it that absolute way. I mean, you can practice going at it from other angles as well. Don't forget, you will lose your materials in this, so you will have to gather again. But, if you just practice this, and just doing it that way, and then it's just like I said, it's just a good way to practice. And if you need to put things up, like, really quick, so just imagine, you're running away. Alright, let's find a spare area that we've got. So you just build like this. Look, oh look, it's even worked now because we've got the husks coming up to us, so we can see it in action in the PvE. And then there you go, that would be a person, and then we could take that down. If you want to build that up some more, and you want to do it again, then again, just practice and just time yourself on how long it takes you just to do each one, and you'll find that you'll not go far wrong. Then we've got one on this side, look. So even if they do get to the bottom of your base, you can take them out. And even there, as I said, I've seen people who've done that, and they've taken, you take next to no fall damage off a 2 scale base. Do you know what? I'll show you right now. So let's have a look. There you go. So it's 35 health. It's nothing. And especially not if it saves your life really quickly. So first off, practice just making these with the stairs. You know, that's it. And then getting weapon, you know, your weapon straight back out. Usually you would crouch there. And then what you do, you'll actually have the edge and you'll just be peeking over the top like this. That's a great practice as well. You know, they just like being cannon fodder for your practice shots. And just build lots of little structures and just practice. And you can take all the time you need. And you know what? When you run out of materials, just gather more, you know. Save the World's actually got a ton of resources in it that you can actually just gather up. And you can just do this again and again and again. You know, and especially if you've got Outlanders, you know, you can actually set yourself up so that you get even more. Okay, so tip number 2, if you like, is to drop into tough areas. Now, Tomato Town's not really one that I enjoy, but things like Anarchy Acres, Tilted Towers, Pleasant Park, Salty Springs, Retail Row, Shifty Shafts, Flush Factory, Lucky Landings, all these places where everybody goes. As a new player, you know, don't avoid these. What you'll find is, as a new player, you'll think, oh, I'll just drop somewhere that not a lot of people go because I'm not very good. Well, that's probably the worst way you can do it. You know, what you actually want to be doing is dropping where everyone's going. So you want to actually be in the busiest areas you can possibly get, because what you're doing then is you're actually testing yourself and making it difficult for yourself, and you'll actually learn almost like a baptism of fire, if you like, but you'll learn a lot faster by dropping into these areas. Okay, you might lose, you might die in the first shot, which I do all the time. You know, but it's definitely worth a go. You know, I wouldn't give up on these kind of things. So I've got someone coming in there. Look, someone coming in hot there. So quickly get that. Switch to the gun. No one else has landed just yet. There you go. So now the roof is ours. Okay, guys. So our next tip then is to just build up as well. You know, and actually take practice shots in the actual lobby. You can practice your building in here, just as we did before. You know, that makes no odds. You know, you can actually, you know, test out your theories in there and see how quick you're getting now at builds. And actually just take some shots that you wouldn't normally. Just try and land them. You know, and just see if you can actually get the shots off. And sometimes, as I said, this could be the difference in battle. Did he just disappear behind there? I don't know what happened there. Sometimes that can be the actual difference, you know, in game. So this kind of stuff can save your life. Just take shots you wouldn't normally take. But just practice, you know, practice some gunshots and just practice headshots and things like that. And what you'll find is as well that you'll do a lot better when it comes into game. These little practices and these little bits, as I said, will actually save you. So if you look, taking long shots there, one thing that I always struggle with, you know, on a moving target as well. So I'm landing a few there. I'm not landing them all. You know, but these will actually help you massively in game because you'll be landing shots because you're doing them more often. You know, and sometimes you go long periods of time without the actual experience. So when it actually comes to the actual game itself, you can actually do quite well for yourself because you've been practicing more than normal. And you'll get much more opportunities to actually fire the weapon when you're doing it in the actual lobby than you will in game a lot of the time. Okay, guys, so it's just literally come up now. As we're recording this, the updates have just come up. So we've got Rex outfit that we've got here. He looks pretty awesome on there. So he's a cool one that you can get. You know, so Rex is going to be a pretty cool hero by the look of it, I think. So he's 2,000 V-Bucks if you want to get him. We've also got the Pick Squeak as well, which is like a squeaky hammer. I guess that's going to be quite popular. Although it might give you noise away. And then daily items, we've got the dab. Everyone's got that, I think, now. There's the case that we've got there. Sharing the love out there. And then, you know, some of the other stuff. We've got the Hot Rod Glider, Absolute Zero. He looks cool. Okay, one last thing then that I just want to show you is as well, on the Battle Pass, you know, you can level up, and what you can actually do, when you get enough V-Bucks, like from the missions and stuff, you can just purchase the tier like so. So that just puts you up a tier. So now I only need, you know, to fill these other 9 up, and then I can go up a tier again to get the 1,000 XP. Now, the good thing about that is, if you have got Save the World on there, you can actually earn V-Bucks via the daily quest. So if I just move over there to the different game mode and just go to Save the World on here, really quick to load up if you're already in the Battle Royale. And then all you do, if you go to the quests over here and you go to the daily quests, the challenges and the side quests, what you'll find is these stack in 3. I've not done these for a couple of days, so I need to do these today. But you get 50 V-Bucks. Sometimes you get more, but around 50 V-Bucks. So just for playing 3 missions as an Outlander, I'll get 50 V-Bucks. Then on there as well, I'll get another 3 missions as a Constructor, 50 V-Bucks. And then destroy industrial transformers. You can do that in 1, maybe 2 missions. Another 50 V-Bucks. So there's 150 V-Bucks there. That's 1 tier. So every 3 days, because you'll be getting, don't forget, these stack in 3s and you get given 1 each day, you can get another tier. So every 3 days, for the sake of doing a few missions, it's probably about an hour and a half's worth of questing there, then you can actually get yourself a really cool tier up on that. The side quest, these aren't all the time, but then 100 V-Bucks you get for the side quest on there, and then in the challenges as well, you get V-Bucks as well. These are absolutely varying. Destroying mimics, they're quite easy to find once you know where to look for them. And storm shield defenses, I only need one more. I do these anyway with friends and things like that just to help. So it's pretty cool. So what you want to be looking at really is learning, you know, if you've got the PvP, just learning what quests give you the V-Bucks, and then you can buy your tiers up that way, and you can actually get through the you know, you can actually get through the tiers rather quickly, or quicker than your normal person would, just because you've got that extra stream of V-Bucks coming in and you're not waiting for things like this to come up, you know, and just earning your way through the challenges. So the PvE players, or the people who have got the PvE version of the game, do have a distinct advantage, you know, on getting the way up there. Okay then guys, so that's pretty much all that you'll need. One just last thing to look at, make sure that you've got this. So go into game, so go into the settings, go into game, just make sure that you've got turbo building on and auto material change, and then that is pretty much everything that you need. So remember, practice gun shooting it in the lobby whenever you can. Try and get into real situations wherever you can. Practice your building speed, so you know, if you've got the PvE, jump into the map there and actually test out your build speeds in there as well. You know, do that whenever you've got chance. That'll pretty much set you up on your way. And even as a new player, make sure you're dropping into the toughest areas and making sure that you're putting yourself to the test every single time. Practice these and you will soon get really good at Battle Royale. So guys, that's everything that we've got for now. If you're not part of the Litanah army already, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.